My apologies. I do not mean to distract you from the mission.
BD, listen, we've come a long way, but if you get oil or whatever on my plants... All right, well, just be careful.
This Cordova guy is really putting some wear and tear on my ship.
You always wanted to explore the whole galaxy.
And did you?
We explored many planets. Tombs and temples related to the Zepho and Jedi. But I hit a limit. To him, there was no limit.
The poor crazy old guy was left alone.
He was always alone, even when I was with him. He cared about his work and the future more than anything else. He didn't have the time. He was always on the move. Magana was the first place I ever saw that looked like he settled. Even for a brief moment.
We're about to drop out of hyperspace. Sit down.
That was good, Grease. Very good.
What's up, Grease?
So, kid, heard you outran some fancy-looking Thai. Not a ship I'd want to run into outside the Manus.
Worse, carried an Inquisitor. The ninth sister.
9? We already got a second sister tailing us. Please don't tell me there's more of them.
Let's hope we never find out.
I'm getting more grays just thinking about it.
Save some for Marin.
Save some? She had like 3 or 4 servings already.
Probably outside trying to walk it off.
Making friends, Grease. Good for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one said we're friends. I'm playing it safe. Keeping the Space Witch happy.
That was good, Grease. Very good.
Cal, did you hear that? I think Seer here is finally coming around to my cooking.
That makes one person.
What can I say? Food always brings people together. Reminds me of my home, my family.
Your great-grandmother?
Yeah, I lost her a long time ago.
I'm sorry, Grease.
Yeah, she was the best. Besides her, I never really had much of a family.
Until now.
Thanks, kid.
It's still dangerous out there.
Yeah, be careful. Ugh, occupied.
What's on your mind, Marin?
This place feels like a battlefield.
We fought hard, but in the end, the Empire drove away our allies.
Hey, it wasn't all that bad, right, Cal? Didn't you get to hitch a sweet ride with one of the locals?
You hitched a ride?
Well...
Cal befriended the Shield Bird. He seems to have a knack for making unusual allies.
I cannot imagine a Dathamiran beast befriending someone.
Maybe when this is all over, I can show you the origin tree and some of its friendlier residents.
I would like that. Are we ready to leave?
Hey, BD, let's go. An abandoned patrol station. This is a dangerous area, BD.
You know, BD, I'm not too bad of a cook.
Oh, here he goes.
I'm just saying, I'm not too bad of a...
Of a cook? I know, I've heard. You can just pilot the ship.
Sure, that's fine. But if you do change your mind, my great-grandmother made a mean stew back on Lateron. Oh, it was special. It was the patience she put into making it. Slow-cooked the braised shack roast from the night before, broth simmering all day, and fresh ingredients from the farm. It was special.
The war took a lot of people from us. But we're still here. Don't forget that, Grease.
Thanks. Sit down, kid. It's time to land.
When this is over, what do you think Marin's going to do?
She could go home.
I don't think she will. She stayed put long enough. I was always interested in exploring the galaxy when I was younger. So I can imagine what it's like seeing what it has to offer for the first time.
Yeah, can you believe she's never tried moof juice or witnessed a fight between two Dougs in the cantina over who their favorite drummer is? I could easily show her some of that stuff.
Oh yeah, Grease. You could definitely show her some strange new wonders.
Yeah, maybe I'll teach her how to gamble. I'm sure a witch sister...
Night Sister.
Night witch...
Night Sister.
I'm sure she has some skills that could make us very rich.
Seriously?
I'm only kidding. I'm still terrified of her.
How's it going?
We were just talking about the Mantis. It surprisingly grew on me.
It's not like any of us had it better before. Unless the rooms the scrapper stuck you in on Braca were made for royalty.
Definitely not.
Of course, Seer had her doubts when she first came on board.
Not completely. Cal, did I ever tell you what Grease told me about the Mantis before I hired him?
No, but I'd love to hear it.
Oh, here we go.
He said the Mantis was the best luxury cruiser this part of the galaxy. He said it was a real steal, and that only he knew how to pilot such a beautiful masterpiece of a machine.
A beautiful masterpiece of machine. You really sold it to her, huh, Grease?
Okay, maybe I exaggerated a little bit. Sorry, but you know, I needed the job and it's not easy out there. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
It's not over yet.
Whatever comes next, I think she can handle it.
Of course she can. I don't know if you are aware of it, but this ship is a beautiful masterpiece of a machine.
She sure is.
You're doing admirable work, BD-1. I'm glad you're with us. Keep close to Cal.
Gotta say, Grease, this ship has held up despite everything we put her through.
Yeah, that's the Mantis. Not too bad, huh? Hasn't broken down yet.
And if it does,
I can fix it up. What, do you think I can't?
I've learned not to doubt you.
Hey, look at us, making progress. Maybe one day I'll show you how to replace a hyperdrive calibration tube.
Sounds important. What's that do?
I don't know. I've heard my great-grandma say it once, but you don't have to know what a thing does to fix it. Ah, she said that too. Very wise lady. BD, you like this ship? She likes you too.
BD? What's up, Marin?
That ship.
It belonged to a Jedi, fleeing from the Empire with her Padawan. There weren't any survivors.
How do you learn so much about these places you explore?
Some things, people, events, or experiences leave an echo in the Force that I can connect to.
You can read the past? Can all Jedi do this?
No, It's a rare thing. I think I was born with it.
Night Sister magic is ancient, but my connection with the past is not as vivid as yours.
That might be a good thing.
Perhaps you're right. The past holds much pain for both of us. Excuse me, Cal. I am not used to such talkative company.
She claims she plays a musical instrument.
Halixet.
Yeah, that thing. But we've been together a while, and I barely heard anything.
Do you like music, Merrin?
Yes. Some magic requires it. My favorite is the chant of resurrection. If you care to hear it.
What do you say, Captain?
Oh, no way, not on my ship. The only dead things I want to see on the manor should be on my plate. Time to land. Get up here.
Hey, Merrin.
What would the Empire ever want from this icy wasteland?
Ilum isn't a very welcoming planet, but it's a sacred place for Jedi. We find the crystals that power our lightsabers here.
So they are mining this planet to desecrate Jedi culture?
It's hard to tell what the real goal is, but those crystals are powerful.
Pardon us, Cal. We are in conversation.
When we first met, I didn't really take you as a caring about plants kind of guy.
Oh, yeah? What did you think about me?
Mostly that you weren't thrilled to have me on board. I'm the captain of this ship.
Yeah, that's right. I still am. And you better make sure that witch lady knows it too.
Oh, she does. Just hard to take that smiling face of yours seriously.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I can't help it if I'm gorgeous, Cal. Burdened with the curse of beauty my entire life.
Oh, glad you haven't let it hold you back, Captain.
Thanks, kid.
It smells good, Grease.
Don't flatter me, kid. It always smells good.
When will you learn to take a compliment?
What's your secret?
My great-grandma had too many culinary secrets to count. But I gotta admit, this batch was extra special.
And why's that?
Because it was cooked with tender, loving care and my good spoon.
Oh, so you finally found it.
What is so special about this spoon? It looks ordinary to me.
What? What's special? How is it that you Night Sisters cast spells, but can't see the magic in the little things?
Do you use that spoon for conjuring?
Conjuring? Cal, buddy, please tell me she's not going to use my spoon to raise the dead.
How are your plants doing, Grease?
Can you believe these things are still growing? Ah, they grow up so fast.
You're like their parent.
Yeah, maybe I am. I learned from the best.
Your parents?
My great-grandma. Parents weren't really around that much. Wasn't easy on Lateron.
Sorry to hear that.
Of course, they didn't make it any easier for themselves.
What do you mean?
Let's just say I learned a bit of my risk-taking from them.
Ah, I see. You know, you got a lot more going for you than gambling.
I know. My great-grandma would kill me if she knew about the mess I got myself into. Shh, quiet! You'll wake up my plants.
I think the ship's leaking something. Smells like something died.
Oh, sorry about that. That's me. I had some roast Nuna leg a little bit ago.
Who taught you to cook anyway?
Me, myself, and I.
You taught yourself.
Sure, with a little help from Great Grandma. And when this is all over, I'm opening up Greasy's Cooking Academy.
I like your optimism. I'm glad someone thinks this will all be through someday.
Yeah, well, someone's gotta. This ship isn't full of the most cheery bunch, you know.
All right, kids, sit down. We're here.
I could use some time to my own thoughts.
Little busy here, Cal.
I will stay here. I do not need to go any further.
I second that.
Don't waste time.